for women with cervical cancer, HireBVI is hosting yet again the 4th annual Career Expo. Government of the VI seeks solutions to waste management. The BVI U13 Football team heads to St. Barths Tournament. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. My name is Kamal Haynes. Most of you know me from 284 News, but now you get to see me in a different light on my very own show called Health is Wealth. We have Joel Turnbull.
I don't want you to arch your back when you're pulling down.
Milton McLean.
First of all, right, your footwork.
Stephen Payne.
That was a 9 out of 10. I know you got the service down pat.
Steve Augustine.
You did a pretty hard workout today, so perhaps...
And as you can see, it's actually
you're feeling it.
Alonzo Boynes.
Taekwondo.
Adam Murrows.
I'll speak as if you're an absolute beginner.
I am an absolute beginner.
You are an absolute beginner.
And Seth Graham.
It bites. It will bite.
Get your water, get your fruits and veggies, and experience a wealth of knowledge about getting healthy.
Hello everyone, it is Thursday, May 4th, 2023. Welcome to this edition of 284 News, coming to you live and direct out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. I'm Ron Grant. Happy Thursday to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Beginning our newscast on the local scene. In regards to the most recent shooting, the alleged shooter at the center of that recent shooting of the murder of Kimo Letsam reportedly fired several shots while traveling in a motor vehicle. This is according to information presented by the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force in a media release recently, which confirmed that 37-year-old Letsam was the victim of Sunday night's fatal shooting, which occurred near the Stickett in Long Look, Tortola. The report said, and I quote, "Initial inquiries indicate that the scooter drove by the residence in a vehicle around 6:30 p.m., discharged several bullets, and left in the same vehicle. Much more information is, of course, needed to help with investigations into the recent incident." With this in mind, Letsam was fatally wounded and pronounced dead at the scene. Premier of the Virgin Islands, Dr. the Honorable Natalia D. Wheatley, who happens to be the representative for the very same district of Long Look, and Governor, His Excellency John Ranking, both pledged their support to the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force in bringing to account those responsible for the recent murders and other acts of gun violence. The police are seeking for witnesses in this most recent shooting incident or persons with information about the perpetrator of the murder of Letsam to contact the Major Incident Team at 368-9410. Again, that number is 368-9410. Alternatively, persons can give this information unanimously or anonymously, through the Crime Stoppers hotline number at 800-8744. Again, that number is 800-8744. In a recent interview, Mrs. Globe, BVI Globe 2022, Dr. Arlene T. Penn spoke about the importance of men and the community supporting women who have been diagnosed with cervical cancer. She was at the time promoting an upcoming pap smear screening hosted by herself alongside HireBVI Foundation.
Expect to have a fun evening, but it will also be an opportunity again to learn about how we can live together, love together, work together, and how we can help each other in terms of, I just want more emphasis be placed on just getting women to take care of their bodies and themselves. And men, I believe you can help us.
And additionally, Penn spoke about the HireBVI Foundation.
Well, the HireBVI organization, it's an organization that I really love. In that it helps women in so many different ways to become their best selves. It helps women in need. Sometimes we think that women are walking around and you look nice and you look happy, but there may be things beneath the surface. And WIN offers so many different programs. I mean, I am on, there's a single mothers program that they offer. And that program, it not only helps you physically, but mentally, socially. It helps you to reintegrate back into society. You know, if you have been broken in any way, they help. If there's you need food to eat, if there are things you need to help with your baby, there are so many different angles. that they help from, but it's about how can we get women to become their best selves at the end of the day so that you regain your independence. So that's really what it is in a nutshell. So again, any person who wants to learn more about the WIN BVI organization, it would be 440-4122. The director is Alicia Green, and she's a nice person.
We know
very,
that.
very much approachable.
Yes.
And if you know of any woman, or even men, can ask on behalf of
Correct.
women, because sometimes we think it's a woman can just do it on her own, but they are brothers or
always a team
uncles
effort.
or fathers who can actually even call the number on behalf of their loved one, the female, and
seek
you have
support.
that and have that engagement happen.
Wonderful.
Because they are also linked to other agencies across the Virgin Islands as well.
Dr. Penn also shed some light on the highly anticipated Mrs. Globe pageant in June, where she will be representing the territory.
First, let me say that it's going to be in Palm Springs,
Okay.
California, and I know from June 16th through the 25th, women will from across the globe, across the world, will be heading over to Palm Springs, California, and I will be in that number.
Okay.
Preparation is a lot of work. It's a lot of work in terms of mentally, because I am not just representing me, I'm representing the Virgin Islands. So when people see me on stage, it's not me you're seeing. You are actually seeing you, because I am representing you. So I'm going to work as the ambassador for the Virgin Islands. We have virtual voting that has already
Yes. And that is for
started.
the Choice of the People
Choice
Award.
of the People, because what it does, it helps catapult you into the top 3 positions, and it's only $10 per vote, and all that money go to assist women in need across the globe. So it's for me to take my platform from local to the more global stage.
To catch a full interview with Mrs. BVI Globe 2022, Dr. Arlene T. Penn, you can visit all 284 media platforms. Continuing on the local scene, 2 senior officers of the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force will be attending the coronation of His Majesty King Charles III in London on Saturday, May 6th. They are Acting Chief Inspector Dean Robin and Acting Inspector Jacqueline Tom, who were selected by the senior management team of the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force in recognition of their work within the community. Robin and Tom will join officers representing other police forces within the UK overseas territories, as well as within the United Kingdom. The event is expected to have thousands of persons present from both abroad and from within the United Kingdom. The coronation service at Westminster Abbey in central London, the main highlight of the day. Subsequently, a ceremonial procession will precede the following coronation service. Viewers, when we return, we have more local news.
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Aye. This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What do you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you, you know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I hustle. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Looks like Johnny's ex-girlfriend finally found my car.
You've got CG. You're fine. I'll never forget the year those monkeys stole my car. They drove it over a cliff, burned the seats, and carved the words pineapple banana smoothie into all the doors. And that was after they used it for the bank heist. I don't blame them. It's their favorite smoothie, and I refuse to share the recipe.
No deductible for theft, malicious damage, and more. CG Insurance. Good like that.
HireBVI is once again hosting their annual Career Expo, now in its 4th year at the Multipurpose Sports Complex on Friday, June 2nd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Corporate trainer at HireBVI, Miss Katie-Ann Farquharson, stopped by to speak about the events leading up to the 4th annual Career Expo.
We wanted to rebrand our Career Expo. We want May to be known as Career Month. And when you think about Career Month and you think about May, I want you to think about HireBVI.
Beautiful.
This is the 4th annual staging of our Career Exposition. So this year we met as a team and we're thinking, how can we make this even bigger and better? So we came up with these activities so that we're able to touch each cross-section of the demographics that come across HireBVI, from the very young to the very old, where we have something for everyone.
Amazing, and we see that from the art competition to the essay competition, scavenger hunt. Yes. Tell us about the art competition.
So the art competition, that's for the younger ones. We start as early as 7 years, and we have 2 categories. So for this competition, we want you to think about what you want to be when you grow up. I can remember as early as probably being 5 or 6 years old, I wanted to be a politician.
Interesting.
Funny enough, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to be a politician. I'm not the greatest artist, so this is definitely would not be for me. However, we do have some budding artists out there.
Indeed.
I want you to depict what your future is gonna look like. So you're gonna draw in crayon and pencil, make it as creative as you possibly can think of, and just show your depiction of what your future is going to look like.
Additionally, she spoke about the essay competition and adult scavenger hunt.
So the essay competition is now for our teenagers. So those in high school, and this is a great opportunity for you to practice your expository writing skills. All those lessons that you learned in English class is a great way to put them into practice. And of course, you'll win some cool prizes along the way. We are working in partnership with a very diverse panel of judges who will be judging these competitions, and then we will announce the winners at our Career Exposition on June 2nd.
Amazing, and of course the scavenger hunt.
Yes, and finally we have our scavenger hunt. This is for our adults, so it is going to be career themed, career centric. So if you want to come out and learn more about career options in the BVI, then this is a good opportunity for you. So you need to grab your partner, grab your best friend, grab your auntie, grab your sister, grab your cousin, whoever it is that will make a great partner for you. Grab them, pairs of 2s, and we are going to have an amazing fun-filled day of some great activities.
And most importantly, the highly anticipated Career Expo is geared toward bringing employers and employees together.
So on the day off, we are putting together a very diverse sector of employees. So we're reaching out to every sector in the BVI to get employers to come on board. It is a great opportunity for employers to educate the public on the service offerings that their organization offers, as well as do any pop-up shops if you are a retail-based company, as well as do recruitment. So it is a career exposition. So you have open vacancies, you have summer internships coming up. It's a great way to meet the public. They will have their resumes on hand and they'll be able to show you what they're made of. And hopefully you'll be able to meet some valuable prospective employees.
For employers or corporations, any institution wishing to participate in the Expo, there is still space available.
So for our employers, we have 2 package offerings. We have package 1, which is inclusive of registration, tables, chairs, and of course linen. That is $255. And then we have package 2, which is registration only, and that is only $185. So if you have your own tables, you have your own chairs, and you just need the space, then it's only $185. We do have some spaces left, so you can definitely reach out to us to see if we can get you registered.
For the full interview, visit all 284 media platform. Coach Cass caught up with our team today on how things have been going with the women and girls football initiative that coaches have been undertaking in recent months. Our Jaka Wooding has that story.
Hey 284, we are touching base with Coach Cass because of course there's been a lot going on for football in the BVI, and about a couple months ago we would have touched base with you about women in football, girls in football. So I just want to know how that initiative has been going so far. I remember your goal is 100 girls in football by the end of the year. What are things looking like?
Things are shaping up very well. Actually, we were on a hold for approximately 3 weeks, and we resumed 2 weeks ago, and it's getting there. We are getting there. Actually, we are in the process now of having an all-female league in 3 different age groups, which is under 10, under 12, under 15, actually 4, and the open girls. And we are hoping to start that, kick off that sometime as soon as I get back from St. Barths, which is next weekend. We're gonna try to, if it's not possible for next weekend, definitely the following weekend, because we still have girls to put into that tournament. So it's shaping up pretty well, and with the help of not myself, I never give myself credit, all the coaches that are involved, they've really been doing a very hard work, like Miss Gloria Foy, especially in Virgin Gorda. She's responsible on Virgin Gorda, and she has a large number of girls ranging from age 5 right up to the open. So we're looking forward now to that big girls football tournament that is due in the BVI for quite some number of years. So we're gonna start with a 5-a-side probably for the U10s, but I really don't believe in 5-a-side. I like 7-a-side, They're U10s, they're supposed to be set 5-a-side. 7-a-side, sorry, the 5-a-side is actually the smaller one. So we're looking towards 7-a-side, and we're looking for at least about 8 to 10 teams we're looking forward to. And also next month, we have an invitation to travel to St. Croix with a U15 all girls U15 team to St. Croix. So that also we're gonna take part in. Our plan is to take roughly about 18 girls across, because it's short. So yeah, 18 girls, U15 girls, including Manatees is gonna take the U10 girls over, and they access to, they have a couple U16 girls that they don't have enough to take into the little tournament. It's a very nice tournament where it's something like a GPS tournament where you have teams, little clubs from Miami. It might be probably I forget some of the states, and also St. Croix and St. Thomas. It's just like a GPS tournament. So we're happy that is coming along well, and the girls are looking forward to it, and they're having fun. And once they're having fun, that's the whole thing about me. Once you're having fun and you're happy, I'm more happier, because I'm here to make them happy and comfortable.
All right, amazing. Now, of course, you said it before, the goal is 100 girls in football by the end of the year. How close would you say you are to that goal right now?
I'm pretty much sure. Actually, on register, there is 50 plus. But there are girls that didn't get to register on that day when we had the open tournament, the festival, the girls festival, that Saturday morning. So we have more girls coming in. So I'm pretty much sure I'm close up to 75, and we are not halfway through the year. So for the next, and when this tournament come, I'm pretty much sure I'm gonna have at least 20 more girls there, because they just want to see something for ladies, and they wanna come in. So I'm pretty close to 100.
All right, now, as we continue working towards that goal, just let members of the public know how they can get involved in this initiative.
Very easy. If you know me, you know I'm all about football, just ask a question. But to get really into the Saturday morning academy for girls, we are there from 9 to 11. There's a bus that pick up across from Althea Scotliff School in the parking lot. I drive the bus, it leave there at 8:15 and it return probably approximately 11:15, 11:30 sometimes, because the kids don't want to come off the field. So when you come, you can get registered. We take your number, we add you to a chat, and you tell a friend, and a friend tell a friend, and bring as much girls that you like. And we have a gift certificate going out now from the women's committee. The more girls you bring, you get a gift certificate of $100. And it's going out for 2 individuals. So if you bring 10 girls and somebody else bring 10, you get a gift certificate of $100. So that's the challenge we're throwing out there for them, which is not bad, because they always need a gift certificate, maybe for school. Yeah. We'll probably do it for school books or something, so that they can have that. So that's easy as that to get enrolled with the ladies. Please come out, ladies. Parents, if you want to come out too, we'll have a tournament for parents too, just for fun. We'll do a fun tournament after the game, and it's going to be on Saturday morning Saturday afternoon from about 1 probably to about 3. That's the time for our football, women's football league. Thank you.
All right, and thank you so much for your time today, Coach Cass. We're looking forward to see everything that you have unfolding for the girls in football this year, and of course you're working with the boys as well. You're doing an amazing job. Thank you so much.
And thank you all for having me, and I hope to see you. I'll keep you posted.
Thank you, Jaka, for that report. Viewers, when we return, we have more local news. We'll be right back.
Rashford made it. Manchester United have come from behind to lead.
At home or on the go, watch CCT Live. Download our app and carry your favorite TV shows, news, or live sports anywhere you go. Visit cctbvi.com/live, select your package, and tune in.
Andy, turns out I'm allergic to the Australian veggie spread.
Ooh, thankfully CG will cover you anywhere in the world. Remember when I went to Australia for my title fight? Trust me when I say you do not want to get in the ring with a kangaroo. It wasn't until my victory dinner with the Sultan that I realized top shelf caviar doesn't agree with me. But I was covered. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm teaching your cousin how to use a flamethrower. Woohoo!
Medical cover anywhere in the world. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, you enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, Sonny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Looks like Johnny's ex-girlfriend finally found my car.
You've got CG. You're fine. I'll never forget the year those monkeys stole my car. They drove it over a cliff, burned the seats, and carved the words pineapple banana smoothie into all the doors. And that was after they used it for the bank heist. I don't blame them. It's their favorite smoothie, and I refuse to share the recipe.
No deductible for theft, malicious damage, and more. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. On to the final leg of our newscast. BVI U13 Football team heads to St. Barths, of course, the British Virgin Islands under U13 football team is heading to St. Barths to compete in a tournament which runs from May 5th to the 8th. Our team caught up with Coach Cassandra Cass-Gregg, who provided some insight into the tournament and what to expect from the team.
We are going to take U13, some U13 boys, 10 actually. I was disappointed because we wanted to take 12, but the tournament rule is 10 to St. Barths, and it's a yearly challenge cup where we face some very tough competitive like Bordeaux. It's actually one of the biggest clubs in France. Guadeloupe, Martinique, French Saint Martin, Dutch Saint Martin, us including the BVI, and St. Barths, 2 teams from St. Barths there. I think they are St. Joe's, they call themselves. That tournament is from this weekend, which is actually starts on Saturday and finish Sunday. So it's 2 days, and we actually have to play about 7 matches in 2 days. But it's not a lengthy match. It's basically 10 minutes per half, so it's 20 minutes for the duration. So it's an hour. For Saturday, we're gonna play like an hour, for an hour, and then Sunday we're gonna play probably an hour and 40 minutes. It's challenging because we are prepared. Most of our kids came up from the grassroots program, and we've been working with them. Well, not every day, but basically every Saturday, and then we pitch in Mondays and Wednesdays. We have a very good grassroots program coming up. So basically, that's it.
All right. How important would you say that participation in this tournament is for the upcoming athletes?
Yeah, for next year now, we're gonna prepare for Santo Domingo CFU U13 in Santo Domingo. All these players are 11 and 12, so we're in preparation for that. So it's very important that half of them at least get the exposure, playing with clubs, competitive club. So it's very important to me, not really to me, but to them, because it's a yearly thing for me. I know what I'm facing on a yearly basis.
All right. And do you have any expectations for what that weekend coming up will bring?
Well, because it's not really, say that one of those CFU or CONCACAF tournaments, my advice to them, just go out, play well, have fun, do what you're doing, win or lost. I don't like to lose, but I have to prepare for both. Win or lost, I'm very happy with them. My expectation really is to reach up to the Big Four, because I want to play the semi-finals this year. Last year we missed out on the semi-finals. This year I really want to play on the semi-finals. That's my expectation, and we're going to work hard for it, towards it.
Thank you, Kamal. Viewers, I want to thank you so much for joining us for today's newscast. Do have a beautiful rest of the day, and of course visit us on all our social media platforms, 284media.com, as well as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for all the recent happenings and updates, as well as feature interviews. A happy Thursday to each and every one of you. Have a beautiful rest of the day. I'm Ron Grant. Bye-bye.